What's up guys, Sub-Zerek here. The video that you're about to watch comes from my stream of the Cyber City Championship with John Sandman. This was an absolute blast. If you guys aren't familiar with John, he comes from Rocket League. He does some Pokemon Pocket content as well. More of like a variety type streamer. So he's watching some TFT, he loves TFT, but you know, a lot of this stream is him asking some really good questions about fundamentals of TFT, explaining fundamental concepts, how to play out comps, how to itemize your units, all this kind of stuff. So if you're new to the game, these are fantastic videos for you to watch just to kind of understand how to play good TFT. I think even if you're experienced, there's probably some good stuff for you to learn from it. And also the games were just absolutely hype to watch. So yeah, don't want to say much more. Let's hop right into it.
All right, here we go. Oh, from the beginning, you guys get to see a game from the beginning. Oh, someone asked a really good question that I wanted to throw over to you.
Yeah.
Barks was asking, how do you know which item combinations best suit the characters?
So
like, how do you know that? Is that knowledge just over time or what?
But yeah, as far as items on units, they actually did something recently that's really nice. And I'll be able to pull it up once we see some units. But they did something recently where you can actually you can click on a unit and it'll say like, this is the like kind of unit that this is, and give some suggested items for them, which is really nice for new people. Cause like in the past, we did not have that. You just kind of had to know.
Trust me, I know.
Yeah.
You had to learn the combination. I had a, I don't know what site it was from, but like I had like a cheat sheet of like, where it would be like, if you combine this and this, you get this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and yeah, way back in the day, we didn't even have that. These days also you can right-click the item and it'll show you everything that it combines into. So it's, yeah, I mean, TFT is a game where when they released it first, it was a little bit rough around the edges. You know, they didn't have all this crazy stuff, but slowly they've added more and more things onto it to make it more
their
like
quality
new player
of
friendly.
life has gotten so good.
Yeah. But yeah, like in general, the units kind of fall into like a few different categories. There's like the tanks, which, you know, you just build a bunch of HP, armor and MR on them. There's like the AD carries who usually want AD on them, attack speed, crit. The AP carries who want like mana, ability power, crit. And then there are usually a few kind of like frontliners who are also like kind of carries, or like frontliners who are like AD carries, or frontliners who are like AP carries who they take a bunch of damage, they sit in the front line, but they still, you know, my primary goal is doing damage. But let me click on the Seraphine. Yeah, you can see here, if you hover here, it'll say like Magic Caster, and then here's a bunch of items that are good on.
I love that. Yeah,
like
that's newer.
Yeah. No,
so that shows you guys like not what to build exactly, but like great items for that champion. Do you think any of these players have a set exactly build they know they want to go right now, or are they mostly seeing what they get on the board down here?
Like,
yeah,
from
who, like, you know.
Yeah, from right at the start of this game, there's no one who's going in and saying I'm 100% going to play this thing. What I will say is there's people who are going in and saying, I really would like to play this one comp, and you know, like if I get it, I will definitely play towards it. So like, for example, Robin Songs, one of our America's reps here, he got dropped to LeBlanc. LeBlanc is a Cypher unit, which is that loss streak trait I was talking about. When you lose more fights, you get a bunch of gold and extra resources from that. He would love, this is one of the easiest comps to win with. It's just, it caps insanely high. I guess I say easy, but it's not so easy. You have to lose a bunch of fights to play it, so it's really scary.
Yeah.
But if he can play towards it, he would really like that. So any kind of
points wise, what is Robin Songs at? Like, what is Robin Songs at points?
I think he was at 13 points, so he needs
a first or a second. So like, it's kind of okay to rip.
There's an interesting spot from Robin Songs here. So he hits. This is a pretty early upgraded Twisted Fate. So this is a Twisted Fate 2-star. So we got 3 Twisted Fates, which is a 2 cost, which at 2-1, this is
25%.
Yeah, like, I mean, it's pretty rare to have this. So he's gonna have a really solid opener, and this is a very hard augment to play. This is Salvage Bin. So what this does is, you know, you combine 2 components and you get an item. And so he's already made a Spear of Shojin and a Guinsoo's Rage Blade. But the interesting thing about Salvage Bin is when you sell this unit, it's gonna break all of these items down to their components. Yeah, and into their like same components, but then you can make, you know, something else out of these.
New things.
So yeah,
That's nice.
Like we were talking about that, like, you know, maybe you get late game and you go for like a full pivot later. Like, it is really hard. Like, say you sell this unit and, you know, this unit and you have a bunch of items, you have like, you know, 12 components or something. All of a sudden you have to slam all of those in time for the next fight. It's a hard augment to play, but it also allows for a really high cap because it means you can basically almost handpick your items, because you can slam whatever right now, and slamming items is a really important concept in TFT. You very often want to just be making good enough items. That's another thing that new players do that's kind of a trap, is they hold their items really long because they're like, I want like
I would do that all the time.
I want this perfect item, you know. I don't want to make this item because like I need to save this for this item. I don't want to make this item,
and then you're losing all those fights.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, totally. But my question is, isn't he gonna save this, or no? Will he lose that to who's in the bottom left? What's the character called again?
It's Twisted Fate.
The champion.
This
Twisted Fate. Won't he use him and try and build him to a level 3, or no?
We'll see. There is a Twisted Fate reroll comp, and you do want a Gwinsu's usually for that. So, and like pretty good, we have pretty good components for it. So it could be Twisted Fate. It's a little bit more, I wouldn't say like off meta, but it's a little bit of off meta right now. It's not as commonly seen. It's not like, if you think about like the tier list of comps, it's not in like the S tier, top tier. It's like maybe like B tier, but people still will play it. The other thing that is scary though is it's a comp that's very good at farming like a top 4, but Robin, I mean, I think he needs, I'll have to pull up the other sheet, but I think he needs like a top 3. So now he's
not, Robin's not going for a lose streak.
Yep,
like, because
he's on a 3 streak here.
He's on a win streak.
He's actually the only player right now who's 100 HP. I would say Klikornin, he hit that Sejuani early, which, like I said, it was 2% odds on level 5, so it was really unlikely to hit any 4 cost at all. And wait a minute, actually, so he has another Sejuani. Where did he get the second one from? He has 2 Sejuanis already. I mean,
which is 5% now.
Yeah,
but still, it's so hard to hit. So is he like? Would you, as a player, be like, oh my gosh, he's way ahead of the game on the Exotech, I'm gonna back off? Or do you keep contesting it, being like, he's in first, I have a chance to win, he has a chance to win, I gotta keep building this just to stop him from being first place? Yeah, so I think if you're one of those players who is like just barely out of the bubble, like you're guaranteed in like in check no matter what. So somebody like Wei Jin Iverson, like all he needs to do this game is stop the people who are in check. So he doesn't have to care about his placement at all. So yeah, let's look back at Wei Jin. So he took, so he's really trying to go for a high cap, win the game here. So I told you he took that augment earlier, the too much value. This is more of a reroll style augment. He's playing this lost streak comp, like I talked about, the Cypher, where the more you lose, the more stacks you get. So he's at 36 right now, which if he were to cash out right now, you get 2 gold worth of value, not much. But if you stack that up, you continue stacking that up across the game, you can get this up to like 200, 300. If you have like a crazy game, you can get to like 400, 500 stacks, and that all of a sudden it's giving you like it's giving you like a prismatic augment level of value just from your trait, not even from your augments, which is crazy. And the other thing that I want to point out, his second augment here, this is Last Stand. This is a really cool one. So the first time that you would die, instead of dying, you go down to 1 HP, and then all of your units get stronger. So this is really good for this kind of like lost streak strat here, where you're going to take a bunch of damage, you're going to drop really low, and you can never, I mean, until, you know, you dropped out of 1 HP, but you can't actually lose, which allows you to take a bunch of extra damage, drop down to 1 HP, and hopefully from there win out the game. But it's also one of those strats that it's really scary, right? So, you know, you drop down to 1 HP, and if you lose a fight after that, I mean, it is over for you here. Klikornin, this is one of our players who is trying to play for first. He has a pretty good setup here, because he hit that Sejuani 2 already. Hitting a 2-star 4 cost is nice. He's Zeri 1-star. Yeah, and he has a lot of, these are all combat augments, so that is one way to win the game, because if you take a lot of econ augments, you will end up kind of getting out-capped. Like, people have stronger boards than you if they just end up... These are the top dogs going at it.
Exactly, yeah. And they're both Exotech, so Achi did end up also playing Exotech.
That's so funny, they're both Exotech.
So we'll see. They're both also on Zeri 1-star. Neither of them even have Zeri paired, actually. They both only have 1 Zeri, and they're both 0 gold here, so...
Oh my god, look at them battling it out!
Yeah. Oh my god. It's actually really close, too.
Close.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's stacking in the end! Okay.
Klikornin wins that one. Okay, so 84 HP. He's top dog in HP, but Oh, and Achi also just hit Sejuani too. So both of them have hit Sejuani too. Both of them still only one Zeri each though, right? So yeah, it's
so funny that they're the top dogs and they're both going Exotech.
Yeah, that's wild.
So funny to me.
I also wanted to check out this player here. So this player is actually trying to contest Weijin Iverson in the same reroll comp. He is also playing Cypher reroll, which is rough for Weijin Iverson. The upside for him though is that it looks like this player, I mean, he found Draven 3-star, but you know, usually you're looking for like a 3-star backliner and a 3-star frontliner. Once again, like kind of trying to find that balance. He found Draven 3, but he is nowhere near having a 3-star frontliner. Let's look at his elements here. Yeah, he does have these 3 duplicators here, so you can use these to create a copy of a champion. And so if he's got to find 3 more Gallios to actually be able to use those duplicators and find. Also, that fight's so close. He even slammed a Bloodthirst run. I mean, this is not. His items are so awkward as well on Draven. Blue buff is like it's like a caster type item. You know, you want to put that onto like the LeBlanc that Weijin has, but he has that on Draven.
The only scary thing for Weijin is the other 2 who are on the top.
Yeah,
in check.
I would say so.
He's if he gets last, he's at 20, right? Is he at 19 right now?
Yeah, exactly.
No,
even if he goes 8th, he is still making it again. So he really just needs to stop the other players. And so yeah, we kind of talked about, you know, like he could have decided, okay, I'm going to play Exotech and take all of their units, but he went this other route where he said, you know what, the easiest way to stop them from winning the game is for me to win the game. So I'm just going to play really high cap. I'm going to try to win out, hit all my 3 stars. He picked up another Galio that's really good to slow down Xiaoju here, who only has 3. There's Zed as well. That's another Cypher unit. There's another. His rolls are pretty good. There's 6 Ravens.
Is that Lux back left? Who's that?
This is LeBlanc. So yeah, she's Cypher. Oh, he hit the Galio 3. Okay, that's really big for him. He didn't have to spend.
He has the 3 in the front and the 3 in the back.
So he's got 3-star Galio as his tank. He's got the 3-star LeBlanc. But this is something else that you really want to build in TFT is like guarantee that you have Shred and Sunder. Yeah, this guy solo would really like to kill this guy here. We're in a good spot. So Draven throws his ult in this diagonal here, but we have our LeBlanc in the other corner. So see, this ult completely whiffs LeBlanc. But it did so much damage. I think we're gonna lose. Yeah. Okay, we lose that fight. It's okay. We're 41 HP, but the problem is we really want this player to die because he is taking Gallios out, and we already have Galio 3, but he's taking Dravens out, which is really annoying for us.
Okay, question for you actually.
Yeah.
If he dies, do those Gallios go back into the pool?
Yep, they all go back into the pool. So yeah, if you were.
So sometimes you want to set up. Sometimes you want to set up to kill that person or wait for them to die, or you see that they're really close to dying and you're like, they're not going to beat these 4 players, and then you know that character is going to be in the pool, or that champion's going to be in the pool. That's awesome.
Yep. Yeah. So Weijin was really hoping that he could win that fight because that would be 3. It would be all of these Dravens back into the pool for him. He's already hit Galio. He doesn't care about. He's already hit Galio LeBlanc, but he really wants to hit Draven 3 to cap out, and he needs this player to die because 9 Dravens out of the pool. It is it's almost impossible to hit a Draven 3 with all these Dravens out of the pool.
So the moment he gets eliminated, if he starts refreshing his board, the Dravens are already in there.
Yep.
The moment the player
the second he gets eliminated, if you refresh again, then they will be back in the pool. Xiaoju. Oh, okay. So this is a scary board. If this Graves can reach backline, he will just absolutely destroy everyone. He has this tank in front of Graves though, so pretty decent positioning. He's in Draven ult. Graves is walking up. The Zed's there as well. The Zed's gonna be low. The Drave. If Graves can get backline. Oh my God, it was so close. Wait, it's Alistar. If Alistar can walk up and ult here, he does. Oh my God, the Alistar finished it. Oh my God.
What the heck?
Alistar 3. He's a tank, but he clutched it out there in the end. So that's Xiaoju dead, which means all those Dravens now back in the pool. Look, we have 7 Dravens now. We're very likely 8 Dravens now. We're very likely to just roll down here and hit our Draven 3 now that all those. And you can see the second that he went out, boom, we rolled down, we hit Draven 3. Boom. So really nice.
And he knew this. Like this is information he already knew.
Yep,
like he was waiting for that.
For sure.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
he was scouting Xiaoju every single round, saying, please, I hope somebody kills this guy.
Please die.
Yeah, exactly. And finally he was finished off there.
Look at Robin's songs.
Yeah, Robin's still
been
streaking.
On fire. What is this build?
So
Vanguard,
this is
Anima
this is
Squad?
Vanguard as your front line. So they get all of these durability and these big shields, and then Marksman. So it's just they get a bunch of attack damage. They get more, and so it's a Xayah plus a Felios duo carry. They're both Marksmen. So this is actually funny because remember we talked about earlier. Robin had salvageman bulky buddies. He could kind of play whatever he wanted. And
yeah, you said that.
I think what happened this game is Robin saw Klikornin, Achi, Summertimer, they're all playing Exotech. So I'm going to play a different AD comp. This is, it uses similar items to Exotech, but it's a completely different comp. And so it's uncontested. He's the only person really contesting for these units. So it's so much easier. You see he has 2-star Leona. Ooh, yeah.
Nice.
2-star Leona, 2-star Felios, 2-star Xayah. He's got all these units 2 stars. It's way easier for him to hit them. And yeah, Renekton's a pretty cool
real quick, that
cost.
Renekton is literally the bodyguard for that champion.
So it's kind of funny. Renekton has an interesting trait where you'll see here, he's gonna take a bite out of a Felios here actually, and do some damage to him and make himself stronger. Look at this. He bites a Felios, and a Felios takes almost half his HP in damage. Yeah, it's a little scary to bite your main carry, but a Felios does have a healing item
he gets it back
him.
over time.
Yeah, he's got Hand of Justice, so he's gonna heal up a bit. So that's pretty good. We're also fighting Klikornin here, who's someone we really want to beat here, and this fight doesn't even look close.
Yeah.
Which is huge here.
This is looking really good.
Yeah, so Klikornin drops. Ooh, Weijin did take a loss there. Who did he lose to? He fought Achi here and lost here. So once again, that's the problem with his cap is a little bit lower because he has all these econ augments. I will say, he still hasn't procced Last Stand yet. So before you drop to 1 HP, this augment does literally nothing. So right now he's playing like this augment doesn't exist until he drops to 1 HP. So that is a kind of, the Last Stand that he gets, a kind of like second win he gets. So yeah, once he drops down to 1 HP, then his board's gonna get a lot stronger. So that's the upside for him. Oh, this is good TFT play here, but you can see Weijin is actually holding these Xayahs to deny them from Robin here. We got some NA versus NA denial here going on, because Robin could go for like a 3-star 4-cost here. He could try to hit a 3-star Xayah, and 3-star 4-cost, you're almost always winning the game when you hit that because it's so much gold.
A little BM here.
Yeah, so Weijin is saying like, I'm gonna try to deny Robin here because Robin could actually hit. He's got a lot of gold. He could actually go for this.
So out of curiosity, why does it just make him more powerful, Robin? Unlike Weijin wants to be able to take him down.
I mean, Weijin wants to win. Yeah, he's just playing for the win here and saying, if Robin hits a 3-star Xayah, he will win the game. There's unless someone else hits another 3-star 4-cost, or there are crazy situations where you can hit a 3-star 5-cost if you have, almost infinite gold. There's some crazy stuff where you can hit 3-star 5-cost, and those usually instantly will say just basically like win the game. They will like one-shot all your opponent's units or like permanently like stun them. There's some crazy stuff there, but if Robin Songs hits his 3-star Xayah or 3-star Leona, he's gonna win the game. And so Weijin's saying, I'm gonna try to deny. And you can see actually here, Weijin has this Zed here and he has 2 Zeds here. He's got 5 Zeds as well. So he actually does have the potential of hitting a 3-star Zed of his own. So this
why is he not rolling down trying to get it?
So he is 16 HP here. So he's guaranteed to live this round. We're about to go into minions here. So he's saying, I want to max the chance that I'm going to find this Zed. I'm not going to roll this round. I'm going to wait 2 rounds. And if I take a loss here, it's fine. I drop down to 1 HP, but it's fine. I have my last stand. So now I'm going to proc that. And he's going to say, I want the max amount of gold
trigger now for the next.
So yeah, now that he's down to 1 HP, he's going to trigger last stand. Yeah, Robin's actually losing a lot here. But you should see, you can see all of his units are like glowing a little bit. They're getting that last stand, that extra HP, armor, MR on me.
All right,
that's pretty nice.
Out of curiosity, what got you into TFT? Like, when did you start getting, like, what's your story?
I was originally a League player. I played League.
Okay, cool.
Have you played any League or no League at all?
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. So I played League. I was a jungle main in League, and I got okay high ranked. I hit like Master in League, and so like I was okay at it, and I enjoyed it. But I started. If you've ever played jungle, a lot of that game is you're playing on a team and everyone on the team is like yelling at you, being like, oh, you should have done this, you should have done this, you should have done this.
Yeah.
Exactly. And so I got fed up with that basically and was like, you know what, this is just, I don't, it's too annoying to have all these people on my team
want to be in
yelling
control,
back and forth. Yeah, and so I was like, okay, TFT, you're just playing on your own there. You don't have to, rely on the other people. You just play your own game. And so I tried it out. I played a little set 1, but didn't actually play like an insane amount. And then I started playing more like set 5, like 3 or 4 years ago. I'm trying to think when that was.
Into it.
Yeah, got into it and just I was hooked since then. And yeah, I mean it's such a cool game, and it's just I don't know, It's so fun. I like more of kind of like the strategy aspects of game. I'm not the super like, I don't know, like APM, like, you know, I'm not playing Valorant and hitting all the headshots and stuff like that. I'm like more like methodical thinking strategy type player.
Yeah,
and so
no.
TFT.
Oh my God, he's crushing.
Fits me well.
Bye.
Robin's
gone.
Here. Yeah, Robin goes down. Weijin
really
is in
did
top
it.
2 with Shenbai here.
And kind of blocked him out.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, and he picked up a Kobuko too. This is, remember that 5 cost that picks everybody up. So he is a really nice frontliner to have. But Shenbai just went level 10.
Is that a League of Legends character or no?
So yeah, this is the one they made specifically for TFT. So yeah, Kobuko. They made him for TFT a few sets ago, and they even they custom made this skin for him because this skin doesn't exist.
But he is not in League of Legends, correct? You cannot play him in League.
Exactly. Okay. So yeah, TFT will do that a decent amount, especially you know, you can't play it anymore, but for set 13, the Arcane set, they made a lot of like characters from Arcane that aren't, you know, in League. They had like, you know, Maddie, who's a character in Arcane who doesn't exist in League, and they made her as a unit in TFT. So TFT team does amazing work here.
Oh, I think Weijin's done, right?
Yeah, I mean, the Draven ult's huge, but I think just barely. Yeah, just barely. Shenbai is going to win this.
Let's go. All
right.
But Weijin's in check.
Weijin's in check.
Zen is in check.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, we have, I think it's 5.
It's 5.
I think we have 5 people in check.
5 in check.
Holy moly, this is hype.